right. So thanks for
Hello?
joining me. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So your name is Justine?
Yes, my name is Justine Boateng.
Okay. And maybe give us a intro about yourself. Like, do you go to school and what grade and what do you study?
Okay, I'm a final year law student in the CAF University College. Um, yes, I study law, undergraduate actually, my final year, as I said. What else?
What do you hope to
Achieve.
do as a career?
Okay, I'm hoping that by 3 years to come, roughly, I'll be finished with my PLT. Then I would be able to work as a disabled advocate, yeah, to help people with disability challenges and all that stuff.
That's a good calling that you want to go down, and very helpful and a big heart of you, I think, to help people like that. And so I had some questions. These are questions that Americans, they always ask of their smart devices, their cell phones, like their iPhone, Siri, and Amazon Alexa.
Okay.
And so I thought I could ask you. You'll be our expert today to answer these commonly asked questions. And so the first question is just what is the definition of litigation?
Okay. Simply put, you could say that litigation is a dispute between two people who are actually looking to settle their dispute in court. You can also say that as the traditional way of how the court do their things, how they prolong things and all that. Yes, that's what I could say about litigation. Hello?
Hello.
Network. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for answering that. And then so in a lawsuit, what does a litigation lawyer do?
The litigation lawyer actually goes from the investigation, preparation of the cases, filing of the cases, till they get to the courtroom. That's what a litigation lawyer, basically, that's what I can say a litigation lawyer does.
All right, thanks for answering that. And the next question, so is there a litigation or a difference between arbitration and litigation?
Okay, so I would say that litigation, because it has its old traditional setting of the courtroom and ethics with the courtroom. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, with the courtroom and ethics with the courtroom and all that, the litigation takes more time, and with litigation, it's expensive. You have to employ a lawyer, basically. Hello?
Yeah, I can still hear you. You have to
You can
employ.
still hear me? It
Yep.
has noise inside, right?
Yeah, I can
Hello?
still hear you.
Okay. Okay, so basically that's what entails in litigation. When litigation, actually, the difference between litigation and, what's the question again, mediation or arbitration? Hello?
Oh, yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. So the question again, please.
Oh, yeah, the question was about the difference between litigation and arbitration.
Arbitration, yeah. With the arbitration, an arbitrator is the mediator or the person trying to settle the dispute. The the arbitrator makes recommendations to both parties. So they come to an agreement with the arbitrator's recommendations, if that is clear, if I've answered it correctly.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. I think without the headset is better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can try.
Yeah. Okay.
And then another question is, there's also mediation. Is that different from litigation?
Okay. With litigation, the difference between litigation and arbitration, mediation, sorry. A mediator.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, so a mediator actually is somebody set between these two parties. With mediation, the mediator doesn't actually judge anything between these both parties. It's they make sure that these both parties settle their own dispute, with they in charge of the dispute settling and all that. The mediator, at the end of mediation is the signature of both parties that comes at the end of the mediation. And litigation, as I said earlier, it's with the courtroom disputes and going to court, expensive, expensive, it takes longer period. Yeah. Hello?
Oh, gotcha. All right. Yeah, thanks for answering all those questions.
Okay,
Those are
you're
the
welcome.
only, those are the only questions I had. Did you want to talk about anything else or any other important things?
Yes, I would actually want to throw more light on how Africans, people with disability in Africa, are being treated.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you said you wanted to shed some light on how African people are being treated.
I'm talking about people living with disability in Africa.
Oh, disabilities, right.
Yes. Okay, so I would want to personalize it a bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah, be my guest, please.
Okay. So actually, when I started school differently, I don't know why. Maybe it's because of my disability or anything of that sort. But I didn't, within my whole 4 years of as an undergrad, I didn't really get a friend. And we say, okay, Black Lives Matters and all. I would like to say that we people with disability also matters. It was very difficult for me getting through to the 4 years in my school. I will not sit here, that kind of thing. I feel it's, if I was not determined enough, I wouldn't have gotten to the point I would have gotten to. So I would plead with you that if anybody hears about this, the person should blog about it, anything, so that people with disability will also matter. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. I've never considered that before.
Okay.
So yeah, people with disabilities also matter. That's a good word. Okay, yeah, I wish you well in your career, and you have a great calling, I believe, for after your school will finish. When will you graduate?
Okay, if not for this pandemic, I should have been graduating next month, actually. Yes.
Oh,
But since because of the pandemic, let's say next year, I'll go for my graduation and all.
oh, gotcha. Yeah, Yeah, the schools, yeah, they were out in America too,
Okay.
and some schools are starting up, and some schools are trying to figure out the pandemic. So yeah, I wish you good luck in
Thank you.
Ghana too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for your time today, and we'll be sure to do more interviews in the future.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Justine.
Okay, well,